Hello? What are you doing here?
What are we doing here? We came to settle down and live. Why?
Live? Are you going to live here?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Are all of you going to live here?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
Well, this is our land. You can't take our land.
Excuse me, your land?
Yes, our people's land. It belongs to us. We Indians have lived here for thousands of years.
Indians? What's that?
We are Indians.
There's no such thing as an Indian. We're all humans. Oh, geez, I didn't know that such ignorant bigots like you were still around. You really need to be educated.
This land belongs to our people.
Our land is your land, and your land is my land. We live in a globalized world now, don't you know? I can't believe you don't know that. It's 1612, for heaven's sakes. Are you still living in the 1530s or something?
We Indians came here before you. You can't take the land from us.
Are you racist? There are no lands for certain people. The earth is for everybody. We're all humans. Indian is just a social construct.
Yes, we might all be humans, but it's still our land. You white men can't steal it from us. You have no right to do it.
You are imagining things in your racist little mind. We are not taking anything from you. What's wrong if some of us live here in America? Don't you know we all have a common African ancestor?
It doesn't matter. You white men are not like us. We are Indians, and this is still our homeland.
You racist Indians are thinking too much in terms of us and them. You should just accept diversity, and if you do, diversity will be our greatest strength.
Can't you even see with your own eyes that we look different? How hard can that be?
Oh God, there is only one race, the human race. What on earth are you afraid of? Why would it be such a problem if we white people live here with you? The only problem here is your racism toward us.
You will destroy our culture and our way of life.
Define Indian culture, please.
What?
You just claimed that there was an Indian culture, so now I demand that you define exactly what that Indian culture is.
Okay. We eat corn in our village, and we have ceremonies when we dance around fire and a pole called the totem pole.
Well, in Europe we have these white Swedish people who eat falloon sausages and dance around a maypole every summer. We're not that different, you see. And what threat is it to your culture anyway, if we live here?
If you come here and dominate with your culture, it will change our way of life too.
No. If you're so scared that your precious little culture will be destroyed by us, let me assure you, you can dance around your pathetic totem pole all you want. No one will stop you from doing that. Besides, diversity is our strength. Why don't you know that?
Look here. If you white people come with this amount of ships every day like this, say 500 ships a day with 300 people aboard, for 80 years, you'll eventually be a majority in our land.
Whites will take over America? Ha 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 ha! That is just a racist Indian neo-Nazi conspiracy theory.
No, it's not. You will be majority in our land in the future if present trends continue.
Even if we whites take over America, who cares? It's just skin color. You should not be making an issue out of skin color. After all, it is the person inside that really matters. We all bleed red.
It does matter.
America would become a little lighter in the future. Why would you make such a big fuss out of that?
It's not just skin color. We have different skull shapes and a lot of other things that are different.
Now you are starting to sound like a Nazi. We are 99.9% genetically the same according to scientific studies. There is only a tiny little genetic difference between us, really tiny. And like I said, even if we whites do take over America, your smart Indian mathematician here recently just told everyone that it won't happen for another 80 years. And you will all be dead by then anyways. Why waste precious little time caring about the future? You won't even be alive then. Enjoy your life. It's too short to go around full of hate. By 1715, we whites will have integrated into the society, and we'll all be Indians just like you.
It doesn't matter if you integrate into our culture. You are not one of us.
Just because we are white, we are not allowed to be Indians? That is so racist. Why did you shoot him?
Wow, didn't you see that? That was a Nazi who wants to kill 6 million Jews.
Oh, I see. Good shot, Lord Nelson. One Nazi down. I got a feeling here that it might be a lot of Nazis in hiding. I got that impression just by this conversation with that Indian chief. He kept using the terms us and them. Can you believe that he has a problem with us just because we are different? These racist attitudes make me ill.
Yes, I think your observation is spot on, sir.
You see, we all bleed red. So what's the big deal if you share this land with us?
Well, I think there will be a conflict if you live here with us. We will not be able to live happy with each other side by side.
In your little ignorant racist mind, perhaps, but I believe in humanity. One humanity. Why can't we all just get along?
Because you are different.
An immigrant is just a friend you don't know. I hope they believed it. When we whites settle down and get a job and pay taxes, we will become Indians just like you.
Okay then, but at least can't we get a little peace for ourselves in our homeland so we can preserve our people?
Why do you think you have the right to your homeland in the first place? Are Indians a superior race or something?
No, I'm not saying that we are superior, but...
Besides, what's the big deal if your precious Indian race gets mixed away in a sea of white? It's called evolution. You sound like an Indian supremacist to me, talking about your land and the preservation of your Indian people and culture.
No, I'm just saying that...
Why won't you share your rich continent with us poor immigrants who have fled from religious persecution in Europe? We are just seeking a better life here. Why do you hate so much? What do you have against this little white girl that has traveled here all the way from Europe? What do you have against her?
I have nothing against that little girl. I don't know her.
Exactly. But it is these individuals we are talking about here that you want to throw back into the sea, sending back to be persecuted in Europe. What an inhuman thing to do. Look into her eyes. Why do you want to harm this little girl?
I have nothing against her, but...
But what? It's hard to see racism when you're an Indian.
I had enough of this. You whites cannot come over here and take our land. I don't care if you integrate or work or whatever. I don't care if I'm a racist. So be it. It's our land.
No racists on our streets.
No racist on our streets.
No racist on our streets. No racist on our streets. No racist on our streets. No racist on our streets. No racist on our streets. No racist on our streets.
No racist on our streets.
Racist.
I am no racist.
Yeah, all racists say that.
Phew. Well, maybe it wasn't that nice to shoot all of them, but it was necessary to get rid of racism.
I am educated. I have been at the university, and I have a master in community relations and Indian privilege. I have learned that all the major positions in all of the tribes are Native Americans. Not a single is white. That is a clear evidence of discrimination and racism. Whites are being held down by the racist Indians and must fight to take their rightful place in society.
We must replace the Indian chiefs with white people, since skin color doesn't matter.
You were right. It is very hard to see racism when you are Indian.
Of course, we are all humans.
I've started an anti-racist movement to fight racism. I located all the racist hate groups, and all of them are in this book.
Wonderful. This is great.
I'm not anti-Indian, I'm anti-racist.